All right, welcome into the Farmers Branch Rink here in Dallas, Texas. Dylan Pescator along with my man Ryan Jones. Ryan, a father of one of the kids on Team Colorado, is going to give us a little insight on Team Colorado, the Burgundy team. They have two teams here at the High School National Junior Showcase. Team Arizona 2-0 yesterday with two big wins over Team Indiana and Team California. Team Colorado yesterday beating up on Texas 4-0 in the morning and then losing 2-1 to Team DMV. Ryan, give us a little intro here. The fans don't know you yet.
First of all, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Always great to talk hockey. Love being on your broadcast here. This Burgundy team, I'll give you not too much insight. I can't give it all away, but we're a little smaller team, but quick. We didn't respond too well to physicality against Team DMV. That's if you haven't seen that team yet, they are big boys.
Team Arizona will see DMV later today at 2:30 at local time, 12:30 back in Arizona. Team Arizona in their gray uniforms, Team Colorado in their burgundy uniforms. And these are two of the top teams in this division that the showcase has put on. Two of the top teams that came in. Even though they're from the West Coast, they have played really well. Now, Team Colorado, you said they've practiced a couple times before, but they're truly from all around the state.
Oh, all over. We have kids as far away as Steamboat, which is a good 3-hour drive. A lot of our kids from Fort Collins made the drive down for the 9 p.m. practices during the week. We'll see what they come up. We'll see what we come up with here today. But always a great day for hockey.
Let's talk about a few players to watch on each team. For Team Arizona, Max Cable with 4 goals in 2 games yesterday, including a hat trick in game number 2, along with EJ Green, who had 3 goals in that 8-2 win against California. So 2 players to watch out. Spencer Liebick in net today for Team Arizona in the first game. And it looks like, looking all the way down the rink, that Hayden Souls will be in net for Team Colorado. Who are some other players that we should look out for them?
You know, there's we've kind of been well-rounded, but, Easton Stockert's leading in points. Danny Campbell's, I think, had some real strong moments. And, any of our D right now. I mean, I think we have some really good puck-moving D, and that's where it's going to start from the back end.
So we're ready to go. It's the Chitka line to start it off. They've had a lot of success with Connor Brown and Orion Pesic. Liebick against Stoles. 15-minute periods, 1-minute intermissions, and we're ready to go. Game number 3 for both of these teams at the High School National Showcase here in Dallas. Team Arizona wins the face-off. Palowidzinski over to Derryberry. Right up the middle to Chitka, the center, trying to force it in with the help of Connor Brown, and they get it in deep. 1-1 for Team Colorado yesterday, 2-0 for Team Arizona. Palowidzinski toward the net, loose puck, bouncing in the slot, and picked up by the team in Burgundy and brought back out to neutral. A 4-0 shutout win for Team Colorado. Stockert with one of those goals in the morning. They played just before Team Arizona did against Team Indiana. They had 2 lopsided wins has Team Arizona against Indiana, a 6-3 victory, and then an 8-2 win, or 8-3 win yesterday against Team California. And they've scored first in each of their games as well. Tip ahead, here's Brenner moving in. Passing ahead to Sleeslick on the goal line, taken away by Welch. Welch pressured by Brenner, the 2 Regis Jesuit, the red helmet jerseys, and now 3, all of them on the ice together, along with Nolan Williams as well. 1 minute into this one, still scoreless as Welch goes across the line. He'll toss it down low. Green looking to feed the center. Picked up by Schaefer. He's had a really good start to this showcase as well. A big body player, plays in front of the net, and getting a lot of those greasy goals. Had a really nice pass on a tic-tac-toe play in that California game and one of the earlier goals in the first period, the 3rd goal. Green in the slot, in the circle, he shoots. He was blocked down. Didn't get all the way to Stoles, and Team Colorado will break it out. Always great to see the high school helmets and the high school gloves showing who's teammates at the high school level.
Foes all year and then friends.
Right?
Frenemies now.
That's the same way. You have a couple of these guys on Team Arizona who played in the Arizona High School State Championship. This one's going to go down for an icing against Kamen. Carson Kamen, part of the Pinnacle Pioneers, the Arizona D1 State Championships. And The high school that's represented the most from this Team Arizona team are the two teams that were in that state championship. Pinnacle, which won for the first time in 3 years, and Mountain Ridge as well, one of the original Arizona high school hockey teams. 25 years of Arizona high school hockey this year, and 25 years of ASHA. Pinnacle winning the championship game and moving on to nationals, where they went undefeated in the round-robin play. This shot goes wide off the stick of Friesen. Picked up by Max Cable, who'll go all the way across for Hogenauer. Hogenauer long pass to center for his high school teammate, looking for Jaswin, or check that was Ben Jones. Jaswin wearing 14 at Notre Dame, and here he's wearing 13, so a little bit of a difference. Icing waved off here. Hyvren back for Hogenauer. Campbell tosses it in front, looking for Bliss. Knocked away. Cable will go back behind his own net. Spencer Liebig getting the start today. He started against Team Indiana. Gave up 2 goals in the 6-3 win. The reason why he didn't give up 3 was Logan Gibbs thought he was coming in a little bit earlier. They thought they were splitting the game in half. He came in, and one shot went in the back of the net, and right back in came Liebig. They figured all that out, and Spencer gets the start in game number 1 today. Game number 2 later today against Team DMV back over at the Plano rink. Palwadzinski caught up at the neutral ice. Jaswin will go off the glass. Doesn't seem like it has enough for icing. It does not. On the pressure is Nick Wolf along with Liam Smith. Picked up by Team Colorado. They come back the other way. Off the wall goes McGinty. He has it in the corner. Now for Borchard back behind the net. Jaswin pins him to the wall. Peter Krug back up top. Shot from the point blocked down by Hogenauer. Or check that, Jaswin in front. Jaswin had a couple blocks yesterday where he was almost trying to act like a gymnast. He was lifting his leg this way and that way, almost acting like a goaltender trying to get in front of the puck. Palwadzinski caught up back behind his own net, surrounded by 2 burgundy jerseys, and Jaswin comes out with it. Good shift for Drew Jaswin here. Got Liam Smith to the left, tosses over to the right. Nick Wolf cuts to the center. His shot saved. Rebound chance in front. Jaswin taken down as he was looking for the rebound chance. Derryberry keeps it in at the blue. This one will be an offside. A quick start to this game. Good pace so far.
Yeah, what's that, our second whistle?
Right.
It's been up and down the ice. I think these look like to be 2 very evenly matched teams. I think it's going to be a bounce here or there. But great start and pace to this one.
4-0 in shots for Team Arizona as they've gotten into a couple of the shot lanes of Team Colorado so far. Knocked ahead, and they enter the zone here as Kamen will go chase after this one along with Chitka in the corner. The Pinnacle Pioneer teammates and Kamen and Chitka toss it back behind the net. He's taken down, is Kamen. As Burgess on the pressure as well. Back behind, centering pass goes all the way across to the far side, where Brown picks it up, gets it over to Pesic. Pesic for Brown, quick shot, didn't make it all the way through. He takes it in the corner, goes back behind the net for Chitka, who's been such a big body and is not the fastest skater, but he gets in the right areas and finds opportunities. Breakout try here, comes back out to neutral. Kamen waits for his teammates to touch up, now enters his own. Carson Kamen shot, his goes wide of the far side. He's usually a forward in high school, but he's playing defense here. He plays a little bit of defense on travel as well. Now moving in is Brenner all the way across. What a save by Liebig on Cieslik.
Oh, big save. Cieslik was licking his chops there.
It was a great chance in front. Let's see if we can get a look at that. That was a beautiful pass from Brenner, a little saucer pass as he was coming down the far side. Cieslik was wide open on the back door, and Liebig with his first official save. Not a bad way to start there with a hell of a save as he was going left to right.
First save, but we'll give him a measure of difficulty of a 9.5.
I agree with that one. That's a good stat right there. It won't show up in the score sheet, but it should. Right back into their own zone goes Team Colorado. It's
Stevenson
to carry it up. We're down here on the glass, folks. We're not up on the platform like back at Plano, so it is a little bit tougher to see the names and numbers. Hyvren and Stockert go after it in the half wall. Weird bounce. Hogenauer was in the right spot to take it away from Brenner. Cieslik on the forecheck to Brenner in the circle. His shot. Blocker save by Liebig. This line has really started to go here as Stevenson drops down. Brenner at the goal line, back in front, centering pass all the way back to the point, and his shot was saved. Rebound chance for Brenner, and a nice save from Liebig. And Hogenauer and Brenner are not happy with each other as the red helmets will skate off, but Liebig has started off pretty well. That line has been really strong.
Yeah, the ice tilted a little bit now down to this end, so it's been great back and forth by both teams so far to start.
And you can tell that chemistry from high school is showing off. Brenner and Cieslik, as well as Williams, the three Regis Jesuit high school players on this team. Cable looking to take it away. Jones will high flip it all the way down. Cable's going to go chase after this one. Max Cable looking to get on the puck. Nice back check there by Stevenson as he had to get on his horse to get to that puck first.
It doesn't hurt that he's got like an 8-foot reach with that stick.
Oh, my.
And length.
This one in front. Liebig makes the initial stop, still loose in the crease, and Jones clears it out to the wall. Team Colorado with the advantage here. Got a few offensive zone shifts here. As Jones can't get it out, Paolo Wadzinski on the follow, hit the official as he was looking to exit the zone. Illing comes out with it. He's taken down. No penalties so far. We're 7 minutes into a scoreless hockey game. Good pace so far. Chances for both teams. Here's the Burgundy team as the shot from Campbell went high and wide. Paolo Wadzinski getting in the way of that one as well. Illing's going to chase up after this one at the end of a shift. And the Basha Perry Bearcat with the green glove turns it over. Here's Campbell. Drops it. The shot goes into the glove of Liebig off of McGinty. And his stick. Good start for Team Arizona, but Team Colorado has taken over here in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I thought you guys had a real fast start, turned a couple of chances that didn't look like they were going to amount to much all of a sudden into some quick odd man rushes, but good to see Team Colorado push back.
It started off Team Arizona the first 4 shots. Team Colorado has the last 5. Wolf looking to push it forward. Aldridge backhand try to get it out. Loose puck back behind the net. Wolf after it. Wolf has Jasmine in the slot. Loose at the half wall. Picked up by Williams, then turned right back over. Jasmine kicks it to his stick. Following up Rahela toward the net, and it went wide. Kamen moving in. Kamen on the backhand turns it over, and Jasmine will come back to get it. You mentioned it's rivalries to friends on this team, and it's the Pinnacle and Notre Dame rivalry, which is the biggest in Arizona. It has been for the last 10, 15 years. Jasmine on Notre Dame, Hogenauer on Notre Dame with the gold helmets, and 4 Pinnacle players as well. Illing, Kamen, and a few others. Wolf on a quick up here, back in front. The chance for Illing just went wide. That was Smith coming right down with the blue gloves. He's the only player on this team not from the original Phoenix Valley area, from Flagstaff, 2 hours up. Had an excellent high school season, almost 2.5 points per game. Now Team Colorado the other way. Chip-in attempt goes right back behind the net. Vietnin in the corner. Down low for Burgess. Burgess for Stockard, who comes out on his backhand. Watched by Chitka. Back out to the blue line. Suaro down for Vietnin. Taken away by Kamen on the half wall, and he'll start up the rush. Team Arizona needs a forward change, and Kamen needs one as well. Nice pass all the way across. Got it to Pesic. Pesic from a sharp angle. It goes up and out of play. 6:05 to go in the first period as we continue here a scoreless hockey game. No penalties so far. Clean play from both teams. And seems like even though it's a little early here, Ryan, each team has a lot of energy.
Yeah, it's first game of the morning. Everybody got a good night's sleep. It wasn't a 7 a.m. game.
Thank goodness for everybody involved. They had 7 a.m. games over at Plano today. No 7 a.m. game here at Farmers Branch, which is the second of 2 arenas that they host this showcase at. They had some figure skating going on. Chitka down low, looking to feed the center. Brown was in the slot. Pesic working forward along the wall. Here's Chitka on the backhand. Nice pass to Pesic, and he scores! Oh, what a beautiful play as Chitka went down low, and Pesic puts it in the back of the net. First goal of the day goes to Orion Pesic. Let's get another look at that one. Those two have such great chemistry. A backhand, no-look pass, and Pesic went 5-hole to get the scoring started in this one. So first strike of the day on the 5th shot goes to Orion Pesic. Assists go to Logan Chitka. Pesic in the first game yesterday against Team Indiana seemed like he had a pretty easy backdoor tap-in against Noah Langness of Team Indiana, their goaltender. He made one of the saves of the year. We're going to post that all over social media. If we were Team Indiana, that was a stellar save. As he just reached the glove back, this one goes down for icing. And after the game, he said, I think I'm snake bitten. Well, Ryan, I think you're back now. You have a goal now, and Chitka found him on a nice pass on the backhand.
Yeah, good puck movement there by you guys. Hats off to that. We lost a little bit of D-zone coverage, and generally that doesn't end up well.
Oh. Williams loses this draw. Hyverin looks to tip it out. Nice job by Campbell getting it to Williams. Drop pass for Bliss, taken away. Hogenauer across the line. One more pass. Welch looked to the back door. A few Colorado sticks got in the way. 5 minutes to go here in the first frame. 1-0 Team Arizona. Orion Pesic with the goal. Now moving in, Campbell in the backhand. Nice pass to Williams, and the shot saved by Liebig with the right pad. Campbell and Williams playing well together. That was a nice drop pass as they try to find each other once more here in the corner. Hyverin takes it away. Try to high flip it out, hit a glove of Buckholt, but got to Schaefer. The only thing that really hasn't gone right for Team Arizona is it almost hit Williams, who was going for a change. Then they haven't had a ton of time on the power play. They've only had a few power play chances, which they've made good of. They're 1 for 4 in the showcase so far. The goal by E.J. Green on the power play yesterday. But no penalties so far today, and it's been clean play so far as Palowadzinski's back behind his own net. Gets it up to Derry Berry. Buckholt take it away. Or check that, Borcher took it away. In neutral. 4 minutes to go here in the first period. Palowadzinski in the corner. Borcher takes him down. Got the puck ahead to Pesic. Now Chitka's going to skate after this one. First one of the puck is Fritzen. Brown looking to take it away. And Colorado Burgundy is going to get this one in deep with the help of McGinty. Pesic had a nice goal set up by Chitka, but Spencer Liebig has been really good tonight. 6 saves so far. This one deflected in front, still loose, and it went over the net. Stockert on the near side almost put it behind on a fortunate bounce that went right into his skates. And almost caught a piece of us if this glass wasn't here. Got a good look at Spencer Liebig for 2 periods today before the teams change in the second. As Brown will get it in deep. Definitely one of the more interesting angles I've ever seen in terms of calling a hockey game.
Yeah, not a great vantage point at this rink.
Last year, Team Arizona brought 2 teams to this showcase, which Team Colorado is doing here this year with Team Blue and Team Burgundy. And I think there was 9 games or 10 games over a matter of 3 days. We had the chance to stream 9 of them. We would have done 10, but 2 teams were playing at the same time, which we don't have that capability yet, but don't doubt Mr. Smith. As Chitka comes in front, his shot was blocked down, or check that out with Rahela.
He got that one through. Stoles got across and got a piece of that one.
Nice save by Stoles. 2 goaltenders on this Team Colorado team. Jones dashing through neutral ice. He gets the puck in deep as it bangs against the back wall. High flip attempt goes right back out to neutral. Hyverin with about 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Stoles with 5 saves on 6 shots as Rahela went to the bench and Hogenauer came off. And Liebig is 6 for 6 so far, and about 3 or 4 of them have been really grade A opportunities. Here's that top unit for Team Colorado that's played so well with the red helmets, Cieslik and Brenner and Williams on there as well. Brenner in the corner with Hogenauer. They've tied up a few times tonight. Back out to Williams, who shoots, saved by Liebig as it skidded along the ice, and he kicked out the right leg. Williams gets it deeper. Jaswin will go to Hogenauer, his high school teammate, and high flipped out. This one's touched by a high stick, and Brenner's going to touch up. We probably thought he was playing a little baseball there on the ice, in neutral ice, even though that probably would have been a ball.
That would have been Cieslik.
Yeah, it was Cieslik.
Cieslak's a heck of a baseball player.
So he's playing baseball. Maybe Brenner's a little jealous. Wants to get on the baseball field. Going to probably get a little warmer out in the Colorado area. Baseball will probably start pretty soon. And it's always great to see these players play multiple sports as well.
Oh, it's a great part about high school hockey.
Here is Williams. On the backhand, he'll get taken to the wall, down to a knee. Cable in there, forcing the puck away along with Wolf. Wolf forces it ahead. Liam Smith chasing after this one. Nice job by Stevenson. That's that long reach you talked about earlier, and that helped him out one more time there. Jaswin caught up at the blue line. Hogenauer is going to chase up after this one. Cieslik and Brenner on the forecheck as it goes off the glass and behind. Here's Wolf behind the defense. An odd man rush. Nick Wolf has Jaswin toward the net. Wolf looking for Jaswin, still loose at the side of the net, as it was a nice defensive play down low by Team Colorado to deny that pass. A high fly ball as Campbell looks to pick it up. Delayed offsides here against Team Colorado. 30 seconds to go in the first period. 1-0 Team Arizona. Orion Pesic with the only marker so far. Wolf as Derryberry cuts down. It goes into the corner with 20 here. One more chance as Jaswin lays a big hit along the wall. Knocked ahead. Picked up his Stockford. Stockert down low, back behind the net with 9 seconds. Palawidzinski will skate this one out himself. One more try with 4, with 3. Palawidzinski trying to cut toward the net, taken off his stick by Campbell. And that will take us to the end of the first period. 7 shots for Team Colorado, 6 for Team Arizona. And the only goal going to Team AZ off the stick of Orion Pesic. Good period so far. We'll be right back in just about a minute for period number 2. All right, back here for period number 2. Dylan Pescatore along with my man Ryan Jones, who's our Team Colorado insider today for the first game. That is the title that we're going to be giving him, and he's done a great job. 1-0 so far. Orion Pesic, the only goal on the assist from Logan Chitka. As we get period number 2 started, the teams have switched sides. Team Colorado did lead in shots in the first period, 7-6. Spencer Liebig with a few big saves with his blocker and his pad. Here's Jack Welch behind the defense. Welch moving in, and the puck jumped on him as it went to the corner. Schaefer looking to get on this one. Campbell gets there first.
I think you're going to see more of that as the game goes on with no ice cut.
You mentioned that earlier. Team Colorado played on this ice sheet yesterday, and the puck was bouncing everywhere. Came in toward the net, off a stick, into the corner. Back behind the net, Green looking to feed the center. Welch loses the battle to Fritzen, who, with the help of Vietinen, looked to get it out. Now Aldridge will go off the wall and out. Will it have enough for icing? It will not. Campbell goes back with Rahela. Rahela, the most experienced defenseman on this team, the most trusted defenseman on this team as well. He's going to continue playing hockey after this year as well. He just finished his senior year at Mountain Ridge. And a great season. And Kyle Rahela is not a goal scorer, but he will never forget his first game of his senior year in the regular season, as he put 4 goals in the first game for a defenseman. And I believe, I have to look back at the tape, but it didn't take him more than 2 periods to do that either. Cieslik's going to get after this puck. Has some room as he moves in. Loose puck in the slot, and he was taken off the puck as Connor Brown came back. Pesic looking for it, along with Hogenauer. We have a stick down on the ice, or not cut in half, but cut from the blade down. Won by the Arizona bench, and the blade right in the slot as it starts to move its way away. McGinty toward the net. Liebig with the glove save here in the first 2 minutes of the second. What did you see from Team Colorado in the first, and what do they have to build on here in the second?
I think we got to do a better job of getting pucks to the net. You guys did a good job of blocking shots. We've got to create some traffic, obviously, in front of your goaltender. He's good enough. You're not going to beat him clean. Got to take away the eyes, and that's where we need to make some hay in here in the second.
Krug on this puck, back in front, loose in the crease. Hogenauer takes it to the corner with McGinty against the wall. Chitka working back behind the goal line. Picked up and high flipped out. Pesek looking to get after this puck. Swaro does a nice job of turning away. Krug turns it over to Chitka, who's going to toss it down deep. Tried to kick it to his stick. Connor Brown back to the point. Lots of room moving in. Hyverin, blocker save by Stoles. Chitka in the corner now, pinned with Stockard and Swaro. Krug picks up the puck and will clear it out to neutral. A lot of these defensemen for Team Arizona, they played so well, but they also have experience at forward with Kamen and Hogenauer as well. Brown drops it. Pesek down to the goal line. Pesek looking for a passing partner as he comes to the far side now. Back up top, Halowidzinski toward the net, hit a stick in front. Hyverin comes down to keep the puck in at the half wall. Brown, nice pass. Pesek shoots and is blocked off the skate of Buckle. The defense here from Team Colorado. Now they need a clear, and they get it on the high flip all the way down. It was a period of two halves in the first. First half was mostly Team Arizona. Then Team Colorado turned it up, and Pesek let it fly. This one off the mask of Stoles. Another try. It was blocked down. That one got Illing as Chitka let it fly, and Illing is down in the corner. A advantage here for Team Colorado until Team AZ can touch up, as Illing's going to slowly make his way back to the bench. He's trying to push on the foot that he does trust, which is his right foot. His left leg is in some pain here. Team Colorado with an advantage here, 5-on-4, as now Illing gets to the bench and Jaswin comes off, or check that, Jones. Shot in front, still loose. Liebig covers on the chance from Campbell. So Illing, who had some trouble in the first game yesterday with his foot, is now on the bench and getting looked at by the trainer. And a few more chances there for Team Colorado on that shift.
Yeah, I believe that one was a little friendly fire.
Right. He took it, I believe it was from Chitka, who let it fly in the midst of a change and hit his own man. Those are probably the ones that hurt the most, because it's not like you're blocking it for your team. You're blocking it against your team. Liam Smith tries to chase up after this one. Taken away. Aldridge with a nice play off the wall, getting it up to Campbell. Campbell across the line on the backhand, cuts in front. Liebig with the save, loose in the crease, and Liebig's going to cover as a burgundy jersey went down back behind the net. Derryberry the cause of that. Seen good flashes here from the Campbell line, and now back, or check that, and now also from the Brenner and Ciesick line as well. Those two have really been the best.
I think both teams doing a great job getting sticks in the way. I mean, there's not a lot of room on the ice, not a lot of time and space.
Off the draw, shot in on Liebig, off the stick of Buckle, covered up by Liebig. Liebig had a good start against Team Indiana in game number 1 and gave up 2 goals. Didn't see a lot of offensive zone time. As Team Indiana, we talked about earlier on the other broadcast, that's a team that truly has never practiced with each other before. They're from the entire state, from Indianapolis all the way up to where Notre Dame is, up in South Bend. And they come down here. They usually play well on the second day and the third day, but the first day is a little bit of a trouble here. Team Colorado circling the zone here. Buckle kept it in at the blue, goes down low, taken away. Wolf is back behind the defense, but they can't get it to him. Picking up his Brenner as he tries to cut in. Loose puck. And a good save from Liebig as it goes wide. That was Williams.
Yeah, I think that rebound bounced right in the crease, just topped a stick.
Kamen moving in. His shot goes right past the glove of Stoles and a little bit wide of the short side. Williams taken down from Smith. Friedson battling with Wolf. Here's Nick Wolf. Cuts to the center up top and lost the puck, and he goes down. Odd man rush for Colorado the other way, but that's Snow in front of the bench. You brought it up earlier. He is a problem. Brenner gets on this puck in the corner. Parker Brenner in front, loose puck. looking for his man in Cieslik. This line has been Team Colorado's best so far. Kamen looks to get it out. Shot off the circle there as Stockert let it fly. Still loose and picked up by Smith. He's going to high flip this one out to neutral. Suaro gives it right back. Team Arizona needs a change here soon. They've had their 5 on for a while here with Jones and Smith, and now they get Cable on.
Yeah, tougher during this long change period.
Especially that here in the second, and like you mentioned, that snow and ice building up. That might have took a 2-on-1 or even a 2-on-0 away from Team Colorado. Brenner fighting for it. Now comes out to Smith. He's 1-on-1, but he's got to be tired here. He's been out there for a while. He takes a big hit from Suaro and applying the pressure to get his team a change as Jones out there as well. Cable with a good poke check there. Looking to get it up to Green or check that Pesek. The red line was not reached, and icing is the call here. We have not had a lot of whistles in this game. It has been truly back and forth action and really good hockey. Team Colorado now doubling Team Arizona in shots, 16-8.
No, and you mentioned it earlier, not a lot of penalties. There haven't been in our other games. I'm glad they're let the kids decide the game.
Right.
Keep it clean, but let them play.
Have not had a lot of penalties in a lot of the games. So far, Team Arizona took 3 against Team California. Or check that, Team Indiana, and 2 of them came back. At Liebix, that puck almost went in over his glove right off the draw. Good chance there for Team Colorado.
Yeah, that's not the guy you want in the slot. You don't want Campbell. He's got a really quick release.
Campbell, number 10, with the blue helmet there as he's on the ice, and now he has the puck. Taken off by Hogenauer. Nice move by Pesek as he backhands it in. Pesek into the corner now. Fake going back behind the net. He'll go all the way back. Nice pass to the blue line. Hyveren didn't have a shot, so he'll go back down low. Jones looking for Cable. Team Arizona's lines a little bit in a scramble here. Pesek usually out there with Chitka and Brown, and Campbell comes out with it. About halfway through this second period, halfway through this one, 1-0 Team AZ on a goal by Orion Pesek on a nice setup by Logan Chitka in the first period. Big hit back behind the net. Schaefer making Friedson feel it. Long pass comes in on Liebix, so icing waved off. The goaltender will look to play it. It goes past the glove of McGinty. On-man rush here is moving in, and the pass across by Schaefer is taken away by Aldrich. He played that very well. Green at the circle. He'll go down low. Schaefer out there with Welch and Green as Suaro goes off the glass and down. Icing is going to be called here, even though it went through legs of Hogenauer. So icing against Team Colorado. Both teams can change their on an icing, but it'll come back down to their own end. A good shift there for the Schaefer line, along with Green, and set up by Pesek, who's out there with a few new line mates. And we mentioned he's probably going to have to cover for Illing, who is right now on the bench dealing with an injury after he blocked his own man's shot accidentally. So Pesek is getting double shifted here as he gets on with Illing and his line mate as well with Cable. Borchard's going to take this one out. Back behind the net it goes. Taking out the half wall. Team Colorado's done a good job of not going one and done here. They've had good offensive zone shifts as Liebig makes another stop on a long-range shot from Buchholz. It has not been easy to break out for Team Arizona. The forecheck of Team Colorado has had a lot of success so far today.
Yeah, I think both teams, have struggled to really generate a lot of odd man rushes.
And that goes to a couple different factors. Not only the great defense, but maybe the 6th defenseman on the ice, if you know what I'm talking about. Offensive zone shift here for Team Colorado. Brown will try to backhand it out. Good keep from Aldridge, or check that. That was Buchholz, 25, who still has the puck on the near side, and this one goes out of play as Chitko is going to go chase after this one. 6:32 to go in the second. Shots in favor of Team Colorado here in a big way in the second period. They lead 11-2 in shots.
Yeah, we flipped the ice a little bit here in the second, but still haven't been able to solve your goaltender yet.
Spencer Liebig has played well so far. 18 saves on 18 shots. Shot from the blue line, goes off the glass. Buchholz goes down low. Burgess in the corner, back behind. What has been the tough place to go for either side has been the slot, has been the high danger areas. When Pesek got there, he made Team Colorado pay. Chick off his stick. His shot goes off the stick of the defenseman as Suaro got his stick in the way. Pesic down low at the half wall. Turn the puck over to Stockert. From his knees, the Colorado forward will play it out with Burgess. A bouncing puck at neutral here. It comes back out to Suaro under 6 minutes to go here in the middle frame. Pesic picks it up on the back end in his own end. Pesic has always been a very good offensive player for Horizon High School along with the Junior Sun Devils, as we have our first penalty of the day, and it's going to go against Team Colorado. Liebig's going to go to the bench. Delayed call. Paolo Adzinski goes down low and touched up by Suaro. So our first penalty comes all the way in the second half of the second period. It's a tripping call, and let's see who they're going to get. It happened in the Colorado offensive end. It looks like Burgess is getting the escort, and that's exactly where he's going to go. So tripping penalty against Sam Burgess, number 92, on a power play for Team Arizona. They have run usually their full line of Pesic, Green, and Chitka, along with their two quote-unquote defensemen, and Hogenauer and Kamen, even though those are the two defensemen who have a lot of experience playing forward, especially in high school. So power play for Team AZ, immediately a clear from Team Colorado. The only power play goal they have is off the stick of E.J. Green, which came against Team California, game number 2 tomorrow. Chitka looked to backhand it in, taken away by Stevenson, and cleared all the way down. You can tell he does have a much longer stick than everybody else. And it goes to pay. I mean, if you're a defenseman, why not? Kamen across the line, drops it all the way back. Green looking for Pesic, gets it to him in the circle. Pesic all the way back across. It's going to be tough to do those cross-ice passes here. The ice is not great. It's a bouncing puck for each team. Kamen looked to shoot it. Got it right back. Kamen back in front. They score! Logan Chitka, the pinnacle connection. 2-0 Team Arizona on a power play goal from Logan Chitka. And that's where that ice can maybe play an advantage there. Kamen looked to shoot 1 or 2 times before. We're going to see a replay here. He came down low, and Chitka was wide open on the back door. A good effort there from Stoles, but nothing he could do as Chitka pots it in the back of the net and makes it 2-0.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunities for Arizona, but you guys have capitalized on the ones you've had.
Kamen and Chitka have played together in their senior year of high school. Both have 2 different stories. Chitka did not play high school hockey until his senior year, and well, he made a really good decision because his senior year he won a state championship, and then Carson Kamen with Pinnacle won it his freshman year at the D1 level, which is not usual for a freshman to be on D1, nevertheless to win it and play a big role. But he won his freshman year. He went over to Boston to play for an academy his junior year, came back his senior year, and almost put up 3 points per game. He had 44 points in 15 games for Pinnacle this year. Shot from the blue line off the stick of C. Slick. He blocks it down, now picks it up at the half wall. Up for Brenner, he has some room here. Parker Brenner in the circle, moving in, and Liebig with a nice save as it came up on him in a short way. See if we can get a look at that one. That happened on the other side of the ice.
Yeah, that was Brenner to Campbell.
And Campbell's on that far side. So we're seeing a little bit of line shifting there from Team Colorado. I haven't seen a lot of Campbell and Brenner together. And now he comes out, and that was a good little 2-man play there as Derryberry was on the D. And Liebig has played great so far, 19 saves on 19 shots. Team Colorado not chasing here, but they need one soon. 2-0 game, and the conditions, you could say, are not adaptable to being down multiple goals. It is tough for each team to get any chance in their own offensive zone as this one goes out of play with 3:30 to go in the second. And it hasn't been for a lack of chances for Team Colorado. They probably have the majority of chances in this game.
Yeah, just haven't been able to capitalize. And, time is of the essence because by midway through the third, this sheet with no ice cut, it becomes like trudging through the mud.
If anyone has done one of those Ironmans or whatever they call those, it's like that. Liebig made the save. Wraparound chance in front, went through the crease as McGinty put it back in front. Picked up by Team Arizona and high flipped all the way down. Aldridge stops it with his skate and now looks to skate into the offensive end. Caught up at the blue line. Krug forcing it forward with Aldridge. Hogenauer back in his own end across for Hyvren. Ivorin for Max Cable. Cable with 4 goals total in 2 games so far. He tried to pull the trigger, was stopped down. Centering pass in front, taken away by Stockert. Stockert at his own blue, tosses it ahead. McGinty gloved it down. Picked up by Illing, who's back out there for Team AZ. Illing for Jones. Jones for Illing, and just in front of him as Krug was coming back to apply the pressure. Good to see Alex Illing back out there after he took a puck to the right leg, or checked out his left leg earlier in the first period on a shot from his own man, Logan Chitka. 2:30 to go here in the middle frame. 2-0 Team Arizona. Orion Pesic and Logan Chitka with the goals. High flip down. A high fly ball caught by Stevenson.
Ooh. Stevenson had Brenner coming off the bench there at the blue line. I just didn't pick him up.
Campbell, Brenner, and Slick out there, 3 of the best forwards on this team. Loose puck in front, and Liebig with another save. It was a turnover right in front, and Campbell pulled the trigger. Liebig with the stop. It was a pass back behind the net, and Kamen was already going, expecting the pass, and Campbell maybe had less time, or thought he had less time than he did.
Yeah, looking at the replay there, I think your goaltender did a really good job, though, coming out to the real high on the top of the crease there and cutting that angle down.
This one goes off the wall, right off the draw. Big hit on the wall by Schaefer. He's definitely one of the more physical skaters on this Team Arizona team. He picks up this puck all the way across for E.J. Green. Green, hounded by Stevenson along with Slick. Campbell picks it up. Campbell has Brenner on the breakaway. Back in front. This was going to be an icing call as Campbell didn't get to the red line, and Brenner couldn't knock that one down. He knocked one down earlier over the shoulder, but that one was a little bit tougher as he was facing the other way.
That one was coming in a little hot.
Yeah, it was facing one of those closers who throw 95. So back to the offensive zone for Team Arizona in the gray uniforms. Team Colorado in the burgundy. They have 2 teams. They have the blue and the burgundy, which fits Colorado Avalanche with the same colors, blue and burgundy. As the playoffs start too, and that was a big hit in the corner. Chitka and Fritzen went together. Both players get up with just a little bit of snow on each player's jersey. Williams on the left side. Nolan Williams looking to cut in front, centering pass. Who's got it? Far side. Burgess. One more try on the sharp side. Liebig's got it covered. Where is it? It's in the back of the net. It's in the back of the net. That's a goal for Team Colorado. It went through his legs, and now we have a 2-1 game. Let's see how that one happened. It looked like Liebig had it covered. Watch the top right of your screen here, folks, as it was still loose and then went through. I think Williams was going to get credit for it.
Yeah.
So Nolan Williams, one of the Red Helmets, one of the Regis Jesuit high school players, with a goal to make it 2-1. And that's a big goal here at the end of the second period, making it a 1-goal game, and Williams is going to get credit for it. 2-1 the score with 1:05 to go here in the period. One more pass in front, and Wolf tried to tip it in, but couldn't get much on it.
Dangerous opportunity there for Arizona.
And that would have been back to the momentum. Here comes the other way. Stockert on the right side, has a man cutting toward the net, takes a shot, saved by Liebig. Rebound chance in front, picked up by Wolf. Wolf the other way has Smith to his left. Wolf to the center, looking to cut in front. Jasmine overskated. Palowidzinski's shot. Good glove save from Stoles. There has been a lot of traffic around Stoles today, and he saw that one and made a nice glove stop.
Yeah, there's been a lot of traffic in the greasy areas today.
37 seconds to go in the second period. 2-1 the score. Pesic, Chitka, and Williams on the goals in this one so far. On the draw, Jones pushes it forward. Illing turnaround chance. Stoles with a nice pad save. Campbell's stick goes flying. As Campbell's out there, he's now double shifted here. He's getting a lot of ice time, as he's out there with some new line mates as well. Buckle turned the puck over, and 20 seconds to go. Back in front for Cable. Couldn't get a stick on it. Ivorin down for Cable. Looks for the give and go. Loose puck. Suaro looking to get it out. Could not, along with the help of Krug. Illing tied up. Cable toward the net. Tipped in front. Saved by Stoles. Rebound chance for Jones with 5 more seconds, and a nice save by the goaltender. And that will take us to the end of the second period. So a couple of good chances for Team Arizona at the end of the second, but Stoles stands tall and keeps us at a 1-goal game after 2. We'll be right back. Period number 3 coming up in just a minute. All right, back here for period number 3, 2-1 game here. Team Arizona in front after 2. 3 goals scored so far. Nolan Williams with a huge goal at the end of the second period to make it a 2-1 game and make it a one-shot game for Team Colorado. Chitka gets it in deep. This has been the line that has played the best for Team Arizona so far. With Brown, Pesic, and Chitka, they've had technically credit for all 3 goals in terms of Pesic and Chitka being on for the power play, along with E.J. Green. That's their unit. Brenner along the half wall. Hyvren will take it away from him. Chitka goes to Hogenauer. A Notre Dame defenseman. Nice pass all the way across for Connor Brown. Brown at the half wall, tosses it through the crease. Hogenauer, one more try toward the center. Taken away by Williams. He's got a streaking Brenner going all the way down. It was tipped, so icing waved off. Brenner back behind the net, trying to toss it in front on the backhand, but had nobody home. His team was in a change. Tried to go to Stockert, but he was a little bit late to the party. Hyvren overskated this puck. Here's Stockert at the goal line. Shot in front. Liebig had that pinned off. Brown ahead off the wall. Will it have enough for icing is the question. It will not, or it will. Wow. That was a close call as Green was looking to chase up after this one. And you're really going to have to put a lot of power into your clearing attempts here, Ryan. We were talking about it between the periods. There's not a lot of clean ice here. It's very snowy and only ice cuts after each game. And that can go into a lot of strategy here.
I think it favors the team. Definitely that's got the lead. You can play a little bit more defensive hockey. It's tough to generate offense and good chances, I think, with this. But it's going to have to be another greasy goal here if Colorado's going to tie this up.
All the way across. Kyle Rahela picks it up. Rahela on the forehand, cuts to the center and taking off his stick. He's down in the corner. Schaefer goes back behind, picked up by Aldridge. Green missed on the hit, came in looking to cut down. Gotta watch here. Team Arizona defensemen are very active. They love to cut down, but a forward has to come back. Here's another example as Welch is back on this chance as Aldridge will take it down low. Green came back. It went through the crease. Back behind. Green ahead. Schaefer helps it out. 2 minutes into this third period, the first close game that Team Arizona has played. The other 2 games have been a little bit lopsided, and this will really show what type of team they are. Trying for the toe drag was Burgess. He's wide open down low, but Schaefer's skate got in the way. Damon will pick it up all the way across for Jaswin. Jaswin, nice pass for Jack Welch. Welch on the right side, cuts to the middle. Welch shoots, saved by Stolars. Might have got a piece of a stick as well, but he has it in his glove. Good save there by Stolars, or by Stoles, I should say. That's my thought about the NHL goaltender. Look at me. A little early here.
I think Swaro got a stick on that and probably impeded him a little bit. I don't think he got everything on that shot that he wanted, but good save by Stoll. Keep it a 1-goal game here.
Smith up to Paolo Wadzinski. Team Colorado takes it away and will come the other way. Borchard in the circle. His shot blocked down by Palowadzinski, and it goes all the way out. Or not out. It kept in at the line. Puck is not going to be moving a lot here in the third period. Going to take a tough one to go in the back of the net. Shot by Stevenson goes into the chest protector of Liebig, who makes the stop. Now, Liebig was not supposed to start this first game. He got the news a couple minutes before that he was going to start. He was supposed to start the second game, but played very, very well. 22 saves on 23 shots so far for Spencer Liebig out of Horizon High School. Teammates with E.J. Green and Orion Pesic at the high school level. Horizon with a big first-round upset this year in the playoffs as it almost got a piece of some of the Team Arizona coaches. Kenny McGinley, Austin Rower almost got a piece of that one.
It's a quick way to reduce your ice time.
Right? There's a few ways to reduce your ice time. Don't show up on time, miss the bus, and hit one of the coaches with the clearing attempts. Shot from the blue line, taken back. Trying back door for Williams, who was open. Nolan Williams looking to go down low, taken away by Derry Berry. Cable ahead for Illing. Illing will get it in deep. 3 minutes and 20 seconds gone here in the final period. One goal in the first by Logan Chitka, and then a goal by each team in the second period. Nolan Williams for Colorado, and Chitka got the goal in the second period. Pesic got the first goal. Here's Wolf moving in. His shot went off of a defenseman in front. Illing gets taken down in a big way. And here comes Colorado the other way. McGinty back behind the defense. McGinty drop pass, but nobody there. Jones takes it away. I'm sure he's going to want that one back, maybe to pull the trigger.
Yeah, right idea. I just don't think he saw everyone was changing behind the play.
Palowadzinski gets his team an offensive zone draw here on the long-range shot. 4 minutes into this third period. You've seen a couple of those chances for Team Colorado where they have an odd-man rush or they have numbers going the other way, but maybe their defensemen or some of their forwards are in a change and nobody's home on the drop pass or the pass in front.
I think teams get a little hung up too when you're trying to solve a goaltender and not having a lot of luck. You could maybe get a little too cute with it. Pucks to the net, get it volume.
Cieslik knocks it past Brenner, who had to lift up his foot to get out of the way. Hogenauer goes along the wall for Chitka and out. The breakout there as they got it to Pesic in neutral. He's surrounded by Cieslik and Brenner. Pesic still with the puck somehow. Orion Pesic looking back door for Brown, but couldn't put it home. Back out top. Hyverin across. Hogenauer with the gold gloves. Back door looking for Pesic. Couldn't put it home. Few backdoor plays for Team Arizona. Long pass. Here's Brenner on the breakaway. Brenner shoots. Oh, he put it high with a chance to tie the game. Brenner just a little bit high of the crossbar. We've seen him on a couple chances back behind the defense, and he couldn't put this one home. Shot from the blue line into the glove of Liebig. Let's get another look at that breakaway there for Brenner. It was a beautiful pass as he was back behind. That was the chance before on the chance for Pesic, and it led to Brenner being back behind the defense, looking to rush the defense there, and eventually had the breakaway. And just put it a little bit high. That was a big chance for him.
Yeah, he had a little room there. Not a lot, but there was a little.
And those Regis Jesuit players, they play real well together. Cieslik and Brenner, definitely some of the top forwards on this team. One more try, back door, looking for Welch, as he was right out in front, along with Schaefer. So a 2-1 game is where we stand. First big chance for Team Colorado in the third period. And a chance to tie this game. A 2-1, low-scoring game. You're going to see the scores probably go down as the showcase goes on. It's almost like the first day is maybe regular season, the second day is playoffs, and then the third day, of course, of the Game 5 is, depending on how it goes, the Stanley Cup. Nevertheless, we have a penalty here, and we're going to see who they get. It's a hooking call.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a Colorado power play here.
So a big chance here as it looks like one of the Horizon kids is going to the box, and that's going to be E.J. Green. So a huge opportunity here for Team Colorado. Green to the box, power play for Team Burgundy. And Ryan, what should we look out for here on the power play for Team Colorado? Their first of the day.
We haven't had too many chances so far.
You're right.
So it's hard to say, but I think you got a zone possession here we've been good at. We'll see if we can continue it and get the puck through from the point. Some traffic in front.
Fritzen up top. His shot went wide. Burgess looking to get on this rebound, along with Stockert. Picked up by Rahela, and he tosses it all the way down. The PK unit is Smith, Jaswin, who almost got onto this loose puck. Drew Jaswin loves to kill time on the PK. He does great work. Jaswin, Smith, Kamen, and Rahela, the four-man unit. Stockert caught up at the blue line, all the way to the far side. Campbell entering the zone. Campbell all the way across. Bouncing puck went past Bliss. Kamen looking for the other side. It comes out to Drew Jaswin. He's going to skate it out himself, and that is going to be a key in this third period. Making sure you can get it out by yourself and not trusting this ice, not trusting any passing plays. 8:30 to go in the third. 1:05 to go in the penalty against E.J. Green for hooking. Colorado keeps the same five out there. Across for Campbell. Danny Campbell in the circle. His shot. Blocker save from Liebig. Rebound chance in front. Rahela puts it all the way down. Good shot from Campbell there, and Liebig had to lift up the right arm.
Yeah, your goaltender had that read well. He was picking a corner, and
this has been some of the best hockey that we've seen out of Spencer Liebig against really good competition here with Team Colorado. These two teams were known as probably two of the top three teams coming in as the best in this showcase. Derryberry is going to take a penalty here on a hit of Buchholz. Derryberry got a penalty earlier, and it's another interference call. He took one yesterday as well. So a huge opportunity for Team Colorado here. We'll see if they want to use their timeout or keep this one going. 7:50 to go in the third. 5-on-3 opportunity here. Have not seen this so far for Team Arizona. They have not defended with only three skaters. As Derryberry goes to the box, he joins Green. The five-man unit includes Brenner, Cieslik, Williams, Aldridge up top, along with Buckle.
Yeah, you bring those three players that played together during the season, bring them out there for a 5-on-3, get a little chemistry.
Aldridge across for Cieslik. Colorado a chance to tie this game with a 5-on-3 for 15 more seconds. Here's Buckle. Down low for Brenner at the goal line. Pressured by Paolo Odzinski. Brenner now at the circle, almost lost the puck. Green's out of the box in 5. Brenner at the circle, shoots, save by Liebig. Two big chances there for Brenner, originally the breakaway, and now Liebig with the save with the glove. I don't think he got all of it on that one either.
Nah, we're getting too clean of a look, too.
As you see, he cut to the center, had a pretty clean look there, and not in terms of nobody's in front. Team Arizona did a good job of almost like a free throw, boxing out of the slot. So 5-on-3 for 3 more seconds until Green comes out. It's the new five-man unit as Campbell wins this draw. Back to Fritzen. One more try. Green out of the box. Shot goes off the crossbar. Got a piece of the post. Iron was wrong. That close to this game being tied. Back to a 5-on-4 power play. Pass in front. Burgess couldn't get much on it as Rahela was guarding the slot. Off the wall, but not out. Kept in on the left side. Burgess will go down low. Looking for a centering pass. Rahela read it well and will clear it all the way down. Derryberry out of the box in 1:05. So iron rung for Team Colorado. They've had every chance to tie this game. They just haven't been able to do it just yet. Under 7 minutes to go in the third period.
Yeah, this is a huge power play.
Here's Campbell, a dangerous forward with a heck of a shot. Drops it for Stockert. Stockert pressured by Cable on the top. He's out there with Jasmine on the PK. Bliss, Team AZ all the way. Got 3 guys on the left side, and it went off Liebig and high. He had a couple guys following the puck there as Jasmine and Cable got caught up. Campbell down low, looking for the baseball swing, was Bliss, but couldn't connect, and Cable clears it down. Derryberry out of the box in 20 seconds. He was called for interference on a hit of Buckholt. 6:05 to go. It feels like Team Arizona holding on here a little bit. 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. Shots in favor of Team Colorado, 25-15. Kamen keeps it out for the moment. Play is onside as Williams forced it forward. Brenner down at the goal line. Lost the puck for a second. Got it back. Brenner, centering pass. Loose puck for Cieslik. Taken away by Wolf. Here comes Team AZ the other way with numbers. Jones has it in center ice. One more pass. Wolf for Kamen. One more try. They go back and forth and couldn't connect. Now we go back the other way. 2-on-2. Brenner and Cieslik. Cieslik's got it on the forehand. Nice back check by Jack Welch to take it away. and clear it all the way down for Wolf at the bench. He'll get it in deep. I think Team Arizona was more concerned with how many passes they could do there, and no one wanted to shoot. That was some good passing, but someone's got to put it in the back of the net. Watch this passing here. 1 pass, 2 passes. Who's going to let it fly? And it got caught up as Wolf was a little bit too deep. They had a goal like that yesterday on the Schaefer goal, the 3rd goal against Team California. And it always looks pretty, but when no one shoots it, it doesn't look that as pretty. Back for Kamen at the blue line, 5:10 to go as it got deflected up over the crossbar. Schaefer on this puck. Nice pass to Kamen. Kamen shoots into the glove of Stoles. He's been really strong here, especially in the last of the second and early in the 3rd period as well.
Yeah, not a lot of action, but he's been tested.
He's done everything he can to keep his team in this game. 15 saves for Stoles and 24 saves for Liebig. 5:01 to go in the 3rd. Offensive zone draw for Team Arizona. 2-1 the score. No goals here in the 3rd just yet. 1 in the 1st, off the stick of Pesic, and then Chitka and Williams traded goals in the 2nd period, Pesic in the 1st period. Kamen across for Palowidzinski. Has Chitka with him. Bashaperi Bearcat will get it in deep. Brown down low, centering pass. The only people there wearing burgundy jerseys. And now another player goes down. That was Brown. No call coming. Icing waved off as the snow stops this one, and Kamen will skate in front of his own net now behind. Kamen for Brown. Brown with a forward pass looking for Pesic, but offside is the call, as he was a little bit too early on that one. 4:19 to go, and in a couple minutes we'll keep an eye on Stoles to see when he'll go to the bench.
We'll see here when Colorado looks to shorten up the bench a little here and do a little shift.
A lot of Campbell, a lot of the red helmets, a lot of the C-Slicks, a lot of the Brenners we're going to see here in the last few minutes. Green for Hyveren. Along the wall, McGinty goes down low for Krug. Krug for McGinty, back behind the net. Hogenauer gets on this loose puck. Up ahead for Schaefer. Schaefer digs it out of the snow. Some snowballs go flying as he picks up the puck one more time. Schaefer back behind the net. Has Green in front. Surrounded by Burgundy as Green has it in the corner. Looking for Welch from a sharp angle. Rebound chance in front. Hogenauer couldn't put it home, and Stoles might have got a piece of that one as well. The other way comes McGinty. 3 gray jerseys all around him as Schaefer is going to get this one just out, and Team Colorado has to come and touch up. That was a chance for Hogenauer to almost put this one away with the knockout punch, but a good save from Stoles. Keep that in your memory if Team Colorado ties this one up. Fritzen goes back out for this one. 3.5 to go in the 3rd period. Hogenauer has to go chase up after this one. Pair it up with Hyveren, who has it. They'll go back down almost into the own goaltender, and Liebig, who was good to keep this one in his own eyes. Back to the top guys for Team Colorado. Williams with a nice move in the slot. Loose puck bouncing on everybody. Jones taken down. Williams back up top. Fritzen at the half wall with 3 minutes to go. Pass in front, off his skate. Picked up by Hogenauer and cleared down. Welch is going to try to chase after this one with Williams. Williams does a good job of tossing it for C-Slick. Brenner is going to go chase after this one with Hogenauer. They've been matching up all game long. Hogenauer gets the advantage here, but he did take a penalty. Wow, so Brenner forces the penalty on Hogenauer, and Team Arizona, which has been their one issue all weekend, it's been taking penalties. And now it's going to be a tough ask for this PK unit to not only kill off 2 more minutes, but you got to think it's going to be a 6-on-4 soon enough.
Yeah, I'll give us probably a minute into this one before we look to go 6-on-4. But, yeah, the speed of Brenner forcing the hand of the defender a little bit.
So hooking on Hogenauer, off the draw, loose puck. Cable looking to get on this one. Already has a shorthanded goal in this tournament as he gets on this one and tosses it into the corner. Jasmine and Cable, 2 of the biggest penalty killers on this team. 2-minute call against Hogenauer. 2:30 to go in the 3rd period. Hogenauer in the box for 140. Moving in, Burgess taken down. Palowidzinski was looking toward the official almost, looking for an arm to go up. Fritzen back up top for Bliss. Bliss down to Burgess. Short angle shot, and Liebig got there just in time. Jasmine couldn't skate it out. Bliss forces the turnover. Palowidzinski tosses it almost into the Team Colorado bench. That's how you get on the bad side of the other team. We saw that some little friendly fire earlier. 2 minutes to go here in this one. 1:10 to go in the third. 2 minutes on the clock. Watch Stoles here. We'll see if he comes down. He watches the puck as it goes past him. Keep an eye on the arm of the coaches here. He stays in for now. Derry Berry chases after this one. Off the wall. Stockert and Derry Berry going to battle. It goes past Williams. Green's going to chase up after this one as it stopped for him. Green stopped on a dime. Kamen's going to try to rush this one, and it goes back behind him as Team Arizona continues to kill time. Rahela back behind his own net. Is going to clear it all the way down. Good bounce up front on the breakaway here. The empty net goal goes in. Orion Pesic finishes this one off as Stoles went to the bench. And Pesic with his second goal of the day on a fortunate bounce goes in the back of the net and makes it 3-1.
Yeah, I don't know that you could have timed that any better. I think the second Stoles bolted for the net, you guys were able to get that stretch pass.
And it really helped out that we talk about that snow in front. It helped out Green there as he got to get on that puck, and Williams did all he could to get in front, but could not. And Pesic gets his second goal today to make it 3-1. So Team Colorado definitely pushing here. Seaslick in front. Nice save by Liebig as he closed the legs. Seaslick, Brenner, and Williams all out there, the three Regis Jesuit guys, as Williams came down to try to get a shot away. Pesic gets it all the way out. 1 minute to go here in the third. Hogenauer is still in the box, so he had to celebrate that goal from the penalty box. Seaslick down the circle. Seaslick shoots. He put it high off the glass. And Karams all the way back to the point. Bliss has it now. Toward the net, saved by Liebig, and the rebound went to the far side. Smith on this one. He's going to try to skate this one out past the official who lifted the legs. And he'll get it deep and kill some more time with 35 seconds now. Brenner and Seaslick. On-man rush if they hurry. Parker Brenner with a lot of chances here, but hasn't been able to put it in the back of the net. Put it way high here, and it goes all the way out. He had that breakaway earlier, and then a chance from that far circle that he put just a little bit high. 20 seconds to go here in the third. A really strong, evenly matched game here. Colorado leading in shots. Team Arizona leading on the scoreboard. Pesic with 2 goals and Chico with 1. Wolf takes this puck away. Nick Wolf in the circle. Try to go high off the glass. 2-1. And Team Arizona is 3-0 in this showcase. A win over Team Colorado this morning, 3-1. It was a heck of a hockey game. Close all the way through. Chances for both teams. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Ryan, it was the penalty kill of Team Arizona that really paid off here in the third period. They took a lot of penalties, but they killed them off just in time.
Yeah, it wasn't for a lack of chances, right? I think watching this game, Arizona, you guys did a great job capitalizing on your opportunities. Hats off to you. We had more opportunities. We just couldn't seal the deal.
A lot of credit to Spencer Liebig, who had a great game, 24 saves on 25 shots, with Stoles with 17 saves on 19 shots. So Team Colorado, one more game today. Where do they play? Do you know who they play as well?
We are in Plano. 5 o'clock.
Oh, perfect. So we might even see you there after our game. Against Team Indiana. So they'll face off with the team from Indiana. 3-1 the final here. Ryan, we thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for the hospitality.
Of course, Ben Smith doing everything here, producing, directing, managing. Any adjective that he chooses, he's doing. And 3-1 the final score here. We'll see you later for game number 2. Team AZ takes on Team DMV, 12:30 back in Arizona. We'll see you then.